going on, guys? Slay by Blade here. Hopefully you guys are having a good one, and we're going to play some Modern Warfare 2 today, maybe a little bit of COD 4 in the mix as well, and either way, we're just going to try and have a good time, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, I'm leaving. This is fucking boring. I can't deal. Couldn't handle it. All the noob tubes. It's too much for me. I swear to God, if I get put back in that salvage game, I'm going to be so pissed. God! Oh, also, I got my car back from the shop finally. And most of you probably didn't know that my car was gone in the first place. So, story time. So I'm actually going to start a little bit before my car had to be put in the shop just to emphasize how shitty a week this was. So I was going down to visit my family in Florida over the break, and I was riding in my dad's Explorer, and it started to sputter and stuff. The radio started to turn off and on, and we were like, this can't be good. But once you know, the alternator breaks, and we're sitting out on the side of the road in the Florida heat for like 2 hours because AAA, which is a service that'll call towing services and stuff like that and get them to come pick you up, called everywhere apparently and couldn't find anybody, and it turns out there was a towing truck that was like 10 minutes down the road, and it took them 2 hours to get to our car, so that sucked on its own. Oh, that's unfortunate. Really hate that for you, bud. So we get the truck towed to the shop, and it gets all fixed up and everything, and we move on to go visit our family. And the weekend's good. Everything hanging out with the family's good. And we end up going back home after a couple days. And I wake up the next morning to go to an orthodontist appointment. And I'm driving to my orthodontist appointment. There's like no traffic because I go to my appointments early in the morning just to avoid traffic and stuff like that. And as I'm driving down the road, some lady just pulls out right in front of me, doesn't even look, and just runs me off the road. I managed to dodge her car, run myself into a ditch, but also avoid the mailbox of the person whose house was like behind the ditch that I ran into. Also, a lot of you guys probably don't know what kind of car I drive, so just to let you know how much this sucked, I'm going to go ahead and put up an image of the car that I drive. And the car had been in the shop for like 2 months. You probably can't tell from the pictures of the accident, but the right wheel is like shoved up into the middle of the car. I ran into the concrete grate that runs under people's driveways whenever you come across a ditch and stuff like that, so it shoved my wheel up into the side of my car and just bent up the whole front of it and stuff like that. Stay away from me. No, gosh, there's a fucking... Couldn't get off the wall. And funny little side note, while I'm sitting on the side of the road waiting for the police to show up to the scene, the guy whose mailbox I dodged actually comes outside and thanks me for not running over his mailbox, so that was good. At least there was a little silver lining for somebody. And so the police show up, and they actually determine that the accident was her fault, and they take like 4 points off her license and give her like $100-something fine. So it was actually a pretty brutal punishment, and I'd feel bad if my car wasn't in a ditch, but you know. Oh, he fucking killed them all with a Predator. That's a heartbreaker right there. Oh my God, he got a nuke. Gotta hit the cross map. God damn it. Can't do anything right.